All right, Ben.
Hello.
Long time, long time. World Cup
a
is
while.
over. Chelsea's back in town. A win, a clean sheet. It's all plain sailing from here.
Yeah, I actually agree. No, it was a good performance. I mean, it got a bit shaky in the second half after obvious situations, but end of the day, you should be seeing off teams like that, and we did. Like it's just a win that you need to get. You know, you just got to grind through those wins. Bournemouth at home should be winning it, should be demolishing them, but we'll still take 2-0, 2-0, 3 points, happy days.
Result aside, what do you think about the overall performance?
I mean, without you trying to rip me your umbrella, but right, come on, mate. Like, I'll shrink a bit. How about that? I forgot the question now.
Just what you thought about the performance.
It was good. The players turned up when they needed to turn up, which was good. Good performances, good finishing, great defensive. I mean, Zakaria. I mean, I was lucky enough to be in hearing distance of that crunching tackle. And when you hear like the flesh-to-flesh contact, and you just hear like an absolute crack, like that is a tackle you want to do. Like he needs to start more. I think he's actually a really good signing now. I want to see him play more. I think he's going to do well. Other players, everyone did well. Kepa was there when we needed him. Defence was there when we needed him. Midfield could have been a bit better, but they held the ball. They played some really good passes. We're building up to play some good football, and I'm excited to see the new players coming in January. Give Potter an actual chance to build his team and see where we go from there. It's a good opportunity we got here.
Absolutely, we've got a great opportunity, and we've got owners who are willing to pour money in as well. What do you think we need to improve the team?
I think we need clinical midfielders, clinical strikers. Like, fair play, I normally slag the guy off, but Havertz was clinical today. He took his chance, he scored. Mount took his chance and scored. But we need someone who can do that consistently, and we need some good squad depth. Injuries are killing us. We now need another right back, because James is getting injured left, right and centre now. That's worrying. Because when he was on the pitch, he did really well, and then he went off with the injury. I don't know what injury it is, but hopefully it's not a major thing, and only he's back next week.
Yeah, this is the thing. I was having a chat with Charlie, who I was sitting with today. I just don't get why we start James. It doesn't make any sense to me. As far as I was concerned, you start Dave. If you're losing or you need a goal, you bring on James. He brings on the creative flair. Why are you risking it?
Then again, when Dave come on, we started getting overlapped on the right too much. So maybe starting James was a bit of a blessing in disguise whilst we got the result. But then maybe, once it's comfy, once, we're at 2, take him off and rest him. There are bigger games we need James for, like City. We've got City twice in a week. And we're going to need him for that. What, you think Erling Haaland's going to be scared of Azpilicueta? As much as I love that guy, legend, he's just not got it as well as he did anymore. He's old, he gets overlapped, and he's going to struggle against the likes of Bernardo Silva, Foden and Haaland. Like, I am terrified of Haaland. I ain't afraid to admit that.
What about Raheem Sterling? What did you think about his performance?
I think he was wasteful today. I think he wasn't the Sterling that we bought.
He got an assist.
Yeah, I know, but he looked distant. He was hesitant to shoot. He was passing it along the box when he could have had a clear shot, giving the ball away. He was stumbling about. Yeah, look, great to get the assist, but I don't think that's the Sterling we should have. That's the Sterling we saw today. Yeah, again, result. He got an assist. Happy days. I'm not gonna throw much negative on him, but he did what he needed to do. But he wasn't the best today. He did look a bit shaky.
I get the impression with Sterling it never looks good, but it just does the job. But as long as he is doing the job, we can't complain too much.
It's one of those things where it works in his own way and you can't really criticise it. But today he could have been a lot more clinical. We could have been a lot better today. Pulisic as well could have been a lot more clinical today. But other than that, fair play to the boys. They did well. So that's all you got to give them.
Predictions for Nottingham away.
Oh, it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. Nottingham aren't mugs. They beat Liverpool at that ground. They held on Spurs. They did well. Not to lose by too much. And they have grinded out some big results at that ground. So, Premier League, New Year's Eve, it's going to be a hostile atmosphere. It's going to be tough. Chelsea, I reckon if we can just grind out a result, we can maybe nick a 1-0, 2-0 maybe even 2-1.
Feeling confident then?
Not confident, but should get the job done, I hope.
Let's pray, Ben, let's pray. Thank you very much, mate.